Fellas, with the NBA draft not on for a couple more days, I'll be using this mock draft as you see up on the screen to put these new rookies in the 2025 draft class onto these teams. So we saw Cooper Flag, one of the Mavericks, and here's the second part to this mock draft that we will use for the 2025-2026 NBA season. We now get to NBA 2K25, and guys, I have the current roster right now in the NBA and all the free agent signings according to the simulations. We got all the rookies like VJ Edgecombe to the 76ers after we saw the mock draft that I had. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, Damian Lillard will be out a long time. Remember, he got injured in that playoff series against the Pacers. Giannis, right now, no idea where he's going to be. As of now, he's on the Bucks. Who knows if he'll get traded or not, but we saw the Bulls. Then we see the Cavaliers. Ty Jerome went somewhere. Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum will not be playing the regular season. If they make the playoffs, he'll probably make a comeback. But James Harden, we saw still with the Clippers. And they got Bam Adebayo in a trade. They lost Zubac and Derrick Jones Jr. But guys, this is going to be a really fun simulation today. And we're probably going to do this simulation 4 or 5 times during the summer because of all the trades that happen in the NBA. Of course, the draft starts in a few days, but I mean, so much stuff just happens. And right now, we go to the Miami Heat. Zubac is on the team with Derrick Jones Jr. Obviously, I had 2K simulate the free agent signings and the trade. And when I saw Kevin Durant got traded this morning, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to make a video. That is absolutely crazy. Here's a free agent signing, Kuminga to the Charlotte Hornets. That's going to be interesting. If Charlotte can stay healthy, can they do some damage in the East? The East, I feel like, is wide open. I mean, with Tatum out, the Knicks right here, I mean, they probably could be the #1 seed next year. Jalen Brunson on that team leading the squad. The Lakers, Luka and LeBron have a chance to run it back after the disappointing last year loss, or I should say this year loss, to the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, this is the day after the NBA Finals, so we're into a new season. Desmond Bane on the Orlando Magic. That was an interesting trade. I don't think anybody saw that coming, but Orlando definitely is going to be a contender in the Eastern Conference. Of course, Cooper Flag, I think everybody knows he's going to be the #1 pick to the Mavericks, and that Mavericks team with Flag, Davis, Kyrie, I mean, oh my goodness. And look at Brook Lopez. He left Milwaukee to join Denver. He will be the backup center behind Jokic. And the Indiana Pacers, led by Tyrese Halliburton, they got Miles Turner to stay with the team. So, can they run things back in the Eastern Conference? I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. I think they could, obviously. They're definitely one of the best teams there. But the Pelicans, they got a steal with Abe Bailey in the draft. The mock draft, I should say. And I'm really curious to see what Toronto could do now with Brandon Ingram on the squad. And the Houston Rockets, of course, the big news. Kevin Durant was traded to them for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and that 10th overall pick. So, I mean, look at this squad. Thompson, Sengun. I think the Houston Rockets are going to be easily a contender in the Western Conference now. But the Spurs, Dylan Harper, the 2nd overall pick, he went there. Jalen Green, I mean, they're saying that he is not going to be playing the Suns next year. He'll be on a different team, but they do have Dylan Brooks, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, a lot of guards. They don't have much depth in the big guy section. And what are your guys' thoughts and reactions on that trade? Let me know down below in the comments. I think Houston obviously got a lot of better. Phoenix, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to take that and where they send Jalen Green. But right now, he's on the squad. The Minnesota Timberwolves trying to get back to the Western Conference Finals. They did it 2 years in a row, but they fell short twice. And then we go to the Golden State Warriors, Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler trying to run things back. They had a good season last year, but Stephen Curry got hurt. Like, if Steph didn't get hurt, I really think the Warriors would be that Timberwolves team and maybe even gave a run at OKC to beat them. But anyways, we finished off with the Wizards with Chris Middleton. And guys, let's sum it to the end of the regular season here for the 2025-2026 season. So 2K predicts Shea will go back-to-back and win MVPs 2 years in a row, 29 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. I feel like a lot of players had better seasons, but Walter Clayton Jr., how about that? He wins the Rookie of the Year in Orlando. In the mock draft, he was picked number 25 to Orlando, and he wins it over Cooper Flag. As another rookie wins 6th Man of the Year, Edgecombe for the 76ers. Man, how about these rookies? Is this one of the best rookie classes ever, as Wemby wins Defensive Player of the Year? And now, anyways, on to the first team All-NBA. Shea, Jokic, Giannis, Wemby, and Tyrese Halliburton. What a season for Halliburton. So, 4 international, 1 American. And the rookie first team, Clayton Jr., Harper, Noel, Edgecombe, Cooper Flag. And it's crazy, Clayton Jr. won that championship this year with Florida. So, there's Cooper Flag, 86 overall for the Dallas Mavericks. Did Jokic get snubbed for an MVP? 29 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. He didn't win it. Then we see Tyler Hero. Oh my goodness, number 4 in scoring. He really took on that role in Miami, up to a 90 overall. So how about Tyler Hero? Look at Damian Lillard. Didn't play much, but he still was in the top 10. Where's Luka? Luka only with 22. They must have spread the ball around in Los Angeles. I mean, these points per game aren't crazy. Bam goes to the Los Angeles Clippers and leads them in rebounds in the league with 11.2. So he had a great season. season for the Clippers. Assists per game, we got Tyrese Halliburton, so Halliburton is up there. Damian Lillard again, number 2, even though he didn't play the full season. And then we go to the standings. Out in the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers, once again, the number 1 seed, but can they get to the finals? Anything short will be a disappointment. Then we see the Indiana Pacers. Philadelphia has a great year after not doing anything last season. Charlotte is the biggest surprise. 50 wins for the Hornets. Are you kidding me? The Magic, 48 wins. Boston, 47. New York is the 7th seed. They're the play-in tournament teams. I'm just surprised how good this Eastern Conference is. Miami, they don't finish strong. Washington, the worst team in the Eastern Conference. The Bucks also miss out of the playoffs, so it's definitely interesting to see. And we move on to the West. OKC, once again, dominant as ever. Number 1 in the Western Conference. The Lakers right behind them. Houston at 3. Dallas at 4. The Pelicans have a really good year, getting 51 wins. They'll take the 5 seed. Then we see the Warriors and the play-in tournament teams. So the Spurs, Kings, Jazz, Clippers. Minnesota misses out. So, oh my goodness, that's a huge surprise. Only 31 wins for the former Western Conference finalist. Well, they didn't win the finals, but they got there. And Denver, disappointing season. 29 wins with Jokic. Phoenix finishes last. No surprises there after the Durant trade. So on to the postseason. First, we have to simulate the play-in tournament. But guys, wow, look at the mix and match of teams here in these matchups. There's a Western Conference play-in tournament, and there's the Eastern Conference play-in tournament. A lot different than last season already. So really quickly, let's simulate. Bam, the teams that make it will be the Spurs, Kings, Knicks, and the Nets. How about New York being an 8 seed? That should be a fun first round matchup against Cleveland. But guys, here is this 16-team bracket for the NBA playoffs in 2026 according to 2K. This is a lot different than last year. I'm really excited to see this. Some great matchups, some great rematches of last year, like the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors. We also got an interesting matchup with the Hornets and Magic, Sixers, Celtics, and we even got the Lakers, Kings, which should be fun. But fellas, comment down below your predictions. It is your last chance to do so. All these games will be similar live here on NBA 2K. But without further ado, fellas, sit down, sit back, relax, go grab your favorite snack. The road to the NBA Finals begins here in the very first round. So let the madness start. Here we go. We begin the first round in Boston where the Celtics are trying to avoid a sweep. I mean, they have Jason Tatum back for the playoffs, even though he's come off that injury. So can the Celtics force game 5? Their fans are on their feet. Boston down by 2, 35 seconds. Here's Tatum, sidestep jumper, won't go, rebound, and Philadelphia has it 30 seconds, looking to extend on their lead. Here is Tyrese Maxey, traveling on holiday. Maxey takes it back out, wisely looking for him, beating the pin. He has a mismatch, you gotta go to him. Here we go, Jaylen Brown on him, double from White, kick it, George 3, need it, bang! Paul George, that could be the dagger. Philadelphia's 14 seconds away from finally beating Boston, as here comes Derek White, between the legs, gets some space for 3, and knocks it in. We are done just yet. Boston makes it a 2-point game, and they have to play the foul game against a rookie, so big free throws for Edgecombe in his first playoffs as an NBA player. Is there pressure too much? Well, he just made the first one, and this one to send Philadelphia potentially the next round. And it bounces around the rim, it goes down. Clutch free throws from the rookie. Celtics with no timeouts, 3 seconds. They need a basket. Time's gonna run out. And Philadelphia with the sweep no one expected on the Boston Celtics. So the 76ers move on. In a battle of California, it is the Los Angeles Lakers who will sweep the Kings, making it look easy here in Game 4. 129-110. LaVine and DeRozan go down. And LeBron James, he's 40 years old. He can't be doing this anymore. 44-17 is ridiculous. And now we head to San Antonio after the LeBron masterclass. We have 3 first-round sweeps, and this one comes from the Western Conference champs last year and the number 1 team in the Western Conference this year, the Oklahoma City Thunder, 111-102. They get the sweep done. Wemby and the Spurs had a good season, and also Harper, the 2nd overall pick, but they fall short. And now we go to a game in Golden State. It is a Game 6, so no Game 5s here in this first round. Stephen Curry and the Warriors down by 2. Curry for the lead. Won't go. Houston's up by 2, and they also have a 3-2 series lead. So can they close it out and get vengeance after they lost last year to this team? Sengun, not really known for his 3-point shooting, and he missed it. I don't know if that's the shot right there. I mean, he could hit those once in a while, but here from the Warriors now, a chance to tie the game or go for the lead. 14 seconds, ball in the hands of Curry. Draymond sets the screen. Curry takes it back out. His 3-pointer, bang! Stephen Curry from downtown, and the Warriors with a series on the line. Get a big three from Curry. Houston, no timeout, a chance to win it. You gotta go to Durant. What are they doing? It's Sengun in the paint. Sengun, fade away, Looney all over it. Shoots it. Missed it. Game 7 in Houston will be next up because Curry forces it. Oh man, what a finish here in Golden State. This series isn't over just yet, and we'll get to that one later on. But now we go to New Orleans where the Pelicans battle tested against this Dallas Mavericks team, but they will fall short. An incredible season for the Pelicans, their first playoffs in a long time, and they give this Mavericks team a good fight, but they just fall short here in Game 6 as the Mavericks with Kyrie, Davis, and Flag will win and move on to play Oklahoma City. And now we have a Game 6 victory for the 8th-seeded New York Knicks, and if this happens to the Cavaliers once again as the 1 seed, what do? Do you blow things up? Trade Mitchell, trade Garland, trade Mobley? Well, I mean, a huge disappointment for the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. The Cavaliers will fall in the first round to last year's Eastern Conference runners-up, the New York Knicks. And now we're going to go to a Game 7. We have 3 of them. This one comes from Charlotte. An interesting matchup here. LaMelo Ball driving, and he ties the game. 50 seconds to go. Winner go home scenario. He has 31 points. This is his playoff debut. If the Orlando Magic, 2 seasons in a row, they lost in the first round. So can they reverse that right here? It's Clayton Jr., the Rookie of the Year. What are they doing? Are they going and playing through him? He's trapping on LaMelo. Step back for the lead. Oh, he missed it. I mean, guys, what are they doing? Orlando has Bane. They just got him, and they also have Boncaro. Now, here come the Hornets, a chance to take the lead. Green to Ball. Ball. Quick 3. That's up. That's no good. That's no good. Rebound. Here come the Magic, and you can tell both these teams a little bit feeling the moment and a little bit of inexperience. And once again, they're going to Clayton Jr., the Rookie of the Year. I mean, if I'm Clayton Jr., I'm passing this ball to Boncaro or Bane. He has a Melo Ball 101. Going right. Here is Clayton. Oh, he's got it with 6.2. The rookie. Oh my goodness, I can't believe he made that. 3 seconds, a little ball. Looking to win the game. Send the Hornets to the next round. And he missed it. The Magic finally win a playoff series, and they will beat the Hornets in 7. What a wild finish to this. The Rookie of the Year showing off. He has become one of the best players in the game right now, already in his first season. And now we go to Indiana. The Brooklyn Nets force a Game 7 on the former Eastern Conference champions, the Pacers. Can you believe it? However, Indiana shows their grit, and they will win this game to win this series. But man, speaking of Clayton Jr. from that last series, he wasn't even in the top 15 picks, and he's become one of the best rookies. Anyways, though, Indiana wins this series, and they'll be moving on to the second round. Now back to this Game 7 after Stephen Curry forced a Game 7. This is an electrifying series because now we are tied in Game 7 with 51 seconds. The inbound is stolen. Van Vliet catches behind his back. Rocks on the break. Shepard in the paint. Houston's got it. They lead by 2. And this place is going crazy. You can't hear a single thing. The Rockets can feel it. Remember last year they lost in Game 7 to the Warriors. This time they get a second opportunity here. It is Stephen Curry driving. He's ridiculous. Stephen Curry on 2K is a glitch, and we are tied back on 119. And the Rockets, I mean, you gotta go to Kevin Durant in this situation. They didn't go to him in Game 6, but wide open is Adams. Steven Adams with the jam, and the Rockets go back up on 2. 30.4 remaining. Golden State, no timeouts. Houston, no timeouts. Stephen Curry's been here before. You cannot give him an open 3. Curry driving. Here comes the double. Curry blocked by Thompson. Oh, open screen. Puts it in. Rockets now down 1. Draymond Green, are you kidding me? Who would expect him to hit a big-time 3 like that? And if the Rockets lose this series, they will never let Durant hear the end of it. Oh my goodness, legacy's on the line. And for this Rockets team, here's Van Vliet. Van Vliet shoots the 3, and it rims in. Are you serious right now? Curry needs a full quarter. No! Rockets escape and they win the series on a Van Vliet 3. Oh my goodness, I might have saved Durant's legacy. However, Durant had a big game, 35 for number 35. He wins it. And anyways, guys, now we go to the next round. What a fun first round that was. Here are the matchups. Lakers, Rockets, Thunder, Mavericks, Knicks, Magic, Pacers, and the 76ers. So many good matchups, so many great players and great teams still left. So anyways, fellas, let's continue the second round to see which teams will make the West and Eastern Conference Finals here in NBA 2K in the 2026 season. So let's go. On to Orlando to begin the second round, and the 8th-seeded New York Knicks are going to take this game, it looks like, with 2.1 seconds, and they also lead 3-1, so it is over. New York is headed back to the Eastern Conference Finals, even as the 8th seed. Oh my goodness, for the Magic, a heartbreaking loss here in the second round. They had high hopes of winning. Anyways, now we go to Dallas. It's a close one. Can the Thunder get vengeance from that 2024 series where they lost in 6 as the 1 seed? Right now, they have a chance to do that. They're up 3-2. Here comes Cooper Flag for the Mavericks, looking to 4-7, Flag to drive, Flag stuck in his tracks, great defense, they swing it, Davis back to Flag, shot clock down to 12 seconds, 30 seconds on the game clock. Who's going to take the first lead here? Another minute to go. Flag to drive, shot up, and it is no good. Stellar defense from the Thunder. Here they come on the break. It's Williams with the ball. Shot clock now and game clock separated about half a second. It's almost stolen from Kyrie, but now Shea takes it back out. He's going to look to try to win this game here and send the Thunder back to the Western Finals. The fans on their feet chanting defense. Shea going left, blown by on Kyrie. He's got it with 4.6. You gotta double team that guy. Here come the Mavericks. C's on the line. Irving's been here before from the logo. Front iron, no good. And the Thunder get vengeance on the Mavericks, and they'll beat them in 6. Seems like the only way the Mavs can beat this team was with Luka Doncic. Now we're going to Philadelphia. The 76ers knock off the Pacers, and they'll end their season here in the second round. Finally, someone beats this team in the East, and it has to do with Joel Embiid being back and healthy, and Edgecombe, the first-round pick for the 76ers, that helps them beat this tough Indiana squad, and they get it done in 6. Houston finds themselves in another Game 7, this time in Los Angeles against the Lakers. Guys, we're getting Durant and LeBron going at each other in 2026. How crazy is that? LeBron James to the rim. No foul call, but he puts it in. He's having some sort of postseason here, even at 40 years old. Now the Rockets down by 2. Here is Shepherd. Shepherd driving. Shepherd in the paint. Blocked, but he gets it back. They gotta go to Durant. They swing it now. Here's KD. This is what they brought him to the team to win these games. Durant has to shoot it, and he missed it. KD off the mark. Lakers have the ball. 27 seconds, looking for the dagger, and he throws it away. LeBron turns it over. Adams with a steal, and Houston has an opportunity to tie. In the paint, Eason dunks it home. What a pass from Durant. And now we are all tied with 18 seconds remaining here in Game 7. Rockets need to stop the force overtime. Lakers fans on their feet. Can LeBron James, as they have another game winner in the playoffs in him. LeBron going left. LeBron gets some contact, and he's got it again. He bumps down the defender. What a bully move. Rockets no timeouts. Shepherd, this for the series. It's off. Lakers win, and they will go to the conference finals, sending Durant's season and Houston's in the second round with a heartbreaker. Houston's championship hopes come to an end, and in the West we have the 1 vs 2 seed OKC LA. In the East, it's interesting. Philadelphia against the 8th seeded New York Knicks, as we're now going to simulate these conference finals here in NBA 2K25, which has been a crazy simulation here in the 2026 NBA playoffs. So guys, let the madness continue here in the conference finals. Going to the NBA Finals with the Philadelphia 76ers, a blowout against the New York Knicks. And it seems like the Knicks just can't get over that finals hump where they can't make the finals. It gets so close every year. But finally, Philadelphia is going on. And now in the Western Conference, it looks like the Lakers are going to be the Thunder. 1 second. The 3 is good, but we're 1.8, and the Lakers up 3-1. They just have to inbound the ball, and they're going to be going to the championship series. And they have done it. Los Angeles is headed to the NBA Finals, defeating the former champs. How about Luka and LeBron? They're going to the chip. Here in the 2026 NBA Finals, 2K predicts the Los Angeles Lakers with Luka and LeBron against the Philadelphia 76ers with a healthy Embiid and Edgecombe. Philly gets over the hump. This could be Paul George's legacy series, also Luka's legacy series. LeBron is looking for his 5th, and Embiid looking for his 1st. Well guys, let's simulate this best of 7 series here in NBA 2K to see which champion will be crowned next. Game 6 in Philadelphia, we are tied. LeBron James trying to give the Lakers the lead, but he misses the free throw, guys. The Lakers are down 3-2. Can they force 7? And the Sixers have a chance to win it. How crazy would that be? George gives it up. Grimes open 3. Won't go. Rebound. Philadelphia. They swing it back out. It's Maxey. Shot clock down to 8 seconds. Pull up jumper. Kansas. Tyrese Maxey, the biggest basket of his career, and Philadelphia can feel it. They're 35 seconds away from a championship. Lakers have the ball. LeBron bring up the court. LeBron to the cup. He's a one-man machine. We are tied at 123 here in Game 6, and Philadelphia has it. They can waste this clock and take a basket here, and you gotta go to Joel Embiid. I mean, Embiid has been your best player for so long. Can the process finally be built here in this simulation? Maxey, now with 8 seconds in the paint. Embiid draws 2, gives it up. Grimes missed again. Quinn, Grimes missed it. Lakers don't call a timeout. LeBron for the win. Oh my goodness, that would have went crazy. Fellas, we got overtime in this thrilling Game 6. 2-point lead for the Lakers here in overtime, 20 seconds, and the Sixers have the ball from the side. They inbound to Maxey. Shot clock is off. Here is Paul George looking for Embiid. Can they force another overtime? The double comes from LA. Yabusele falls down, but he buries the triple. Vershawn Yabusele from downtown. Sixers are 10 seconds away from winning. Here comes LeBron James looking to force 7. LeBron driving, gets to his spot, and that goes down. Are you kidding? What back and forth here? Maxey for the championship. It's off. There will be a Game 7 in LA. LeBron James. I mean, I thought Yabusele's streak could have been a foul in those 2 clutch baskets, but the Lakers win Game 6. And as we go to Game 7, the comeback is complete here in Staples Center or Crypto.com Arena. The Lakers are your 2026 NBA champions. A year after Oklahoma City won it, it is the Lakers who will beat the 76ers as they come back from a 3-2 deficit in the finals. Luka wins his first, LeBron is 5th, and the celebration starts for these Lakers fans. Unbelievable Game 6 that we just witnessed. It came down to the wire. The Sixers are inches away from winning the series. They couldn't close it out, and when you get LeBron in a Game 7, you're asking for a lot. Well, fellas, thank you for watching today's simulation. I hope you all enjoyed. I read every single one of your comments. You were all the goats. This was so fun today. It is Halftime Productions. I appreciate the support, and we out.